It's a Paul Skeens night in Cincinnati, Ohio, and it's game 2 of the 4-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Redlegs walked off the Pirates last night to begin this 4-game series. Pirates have dropped 3 in a row, so they look to snap that losing streak. They've also lost 6 of their last 8. Greg Brown, along with Matt Capps and Hannah Mears, of course, will be along. Pirates probably have the perfect guy on the mound, Matt, tonight in Paul Skeens. Anytime is a good time to have Paul Skeens on the mound, but especially against the Cincinnati Reds, and especially here at Great American Ballpark.
Paul Skeens Day, Brownie. We'll take it any day of the week and twice on Sunday, no doubt about that. And like you just said, what he's done against the Cincinnati Reds in his career has been spectacular. You see the 3 starts at Great American Ballpark, almost a .5 ERA. I mean, that's ridiculous. Career versus the Reds, not the same ERA, but perfect. 5-0, 52 strikeouts, only 6 walks. And, you know, he's absolutely the guy that the Pirates want out there in situations like this. Record now at 500, want to try to get over it. You send a guy like Paul Skeens to the mound, you feel pretty good about your chances.
Now, that definitely is a drive to greatness presented by #1 Cochran Club One Rewards. And on the mound for the Reds, this is the first time the Pirates will see Hunter Green since September of last year. He started the season on the injured list. He's had 4 starts, 2 good, 2 bad, but he's been pretty good against Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he has been. And one of his starts was great. 7 innings, went deep, got up to like 94, 95 pitches. You see his numbers right there, the second line. The 4 starts this year, a 7.06 ERA. Don't rest on that. This guy is a really good pitcher. It'll show you right below it, 98.4 velocity on the 4-seamer. That's tied for the best in Major League Baseball. He's second this year in number of fastballs over 100 miles an hour, behind only Mizorowski in Milwaukee, and that's with just 4 starts. So the velo's there, had some bone chips removed from the elbow, maybe not quite there command-wise and stuff like that. Secondary stuff not quite there, but the Pirates just need to go out, first fastballs they get in the hitting zone, be ready to hit, gear up, get the timing ready, and let's put his back against the wall.
Nick Gonzalez into center field, a base hit. This is going to score 1, and this is going to score 2. 2-0 Pirates. Reynolds beat out the double play ball. O'Hearn beats out the ground ball to first, and Nick Gonzalez and the Pirates take advantage.
Now, who would have thought Nick Gonzalez would swing first pitch right here the way he's swinging the bat? I'm kidding. First pitch he can put a good swing on. And the way he's swinging the bat right now, he's got a good situation, an RBI situation right there. Bases loaded, just finds some grass in the outfield. Do the job. Good piece of hitting, Nick Gonzalez. And love this from this offense right here in the top of the first. A little farther than it did in years past, and he has to swing around to the front. And I think he just has a hard time getting in front of it, or getting on top of the splitter.
And that sweeper is pulled down the left field corner, and that's trouble, and that's going to score a run, a double. It's 2-1. Tyler Stevenson brings home Blade from first.
And on the sweeper that you were talking about that has given so many hitters trouble, but if you locate it middle part of the plate like that, hitters can get to it. Tyler Stevenson certainly does. Tucks it down the third base line right there. He's got the confidence in the field right now to throw that splinker or the changeup down and away. Be a good pitch to go with.
Into right field, another hit. And here's the throw from Valdez to the plate. It's cut off. I don't know if they'd have gotten him. But Andy Rodriguez cuts it off, and it's a tie game.
Yeah, I'm not so sure either. Maybe a little bit of inexperience right there from Andy Rodriguez at first base. First off, 4-seam fastball again, trying to get it in, trying to crowd low. Ran out over the plate a little bit. Valdez does a nice job. This is a good throw, but if Andy Rodriguez just jumps and acts like he's going to cut it right there with the speed of low, he's not going to make it to second base, but you just got to show him that you're capable of cutting it off to hold him there at first. With Tyler Stevenson, a catcher running at second base, you want to try to give your outfielder an opportunity to throw him out at the plate.
Mangum down the line in right field, and it is just clearing the wall. More Mangum mayhem. Line drive home run, his third, and the Pirates lead 3-2. Hoist the cone.
Let's go, Jake. Yeah, first pitch slider right here. Jake Mangum ready to hit the ball. You know, watching him come out to the plate right there with Henry Davis making the second out, he's kind of thinking, you know, he may take a pitch here or two and have a longer at bat to give Henry a little bit of time to get his gear on, things like that. But no, not a bad pitch from Hunter Green right there, down at the bottom of the zone, but right in that nitro zone for a lot of left-handed hitters. If you can get Blade and Stevenson here in 4 or 5 pitches.
Oh, Blade hits a drive to right field. And this one is well out of here. Jumped on it, his 19th. Ties it at 3.
No, that's not what I meant by quick. 386, 106 off the bat. First pitch fastball. Reds hitter is probably thinking the same thing, thinking that you know, Skeens is hoping to have a quick inning and not throw a whole lot of pitches. But they beat him to the spot. He knew it right away.
And into right center field, and Mangum, a diving effort, can't make the play, and De La Cruz going to wind up at third base. With a 1-out, stand-up triple.
I love the effort right here from Jake Mangum. Tried to go with a 2-seam fastball. You see Henry Davis set up way inside. They're trying to front door that. So start it as a ball and then sneak it back over the inside corner. And so it leaks back over the heart of the plate, which allows De La Cruz to get enough barrel on it to get it into the gap. And I love the effort there from Jake Mangum. But once you saw him leave his feet and the ball get by him, you knew De La Cruz, that was an easy triple for him.
5th triple of the season for De La Cruz. Sal Stewart. Deep center field. Mangum back. Sal Stewart hits a 2-run homer and gives the Reds a 5-3 lead. His 23rd, giving him 82 RBIs.
Not how we saw this one going today. Sweeper that looked like it just backed up, but middle part of the plate, just above the knees, and Sal Stewart's up there with the approach of just trying to lift the ball. The infield drawn in, trying to get the ball into the outfield, but play for the sacrifice fly there. But when you get a hanging sweeper, hanging breaking ball, hanging anything, and that's your approach, trying to get underneath it using the big part of the field, he's certainly strong enough to leave it, and that's what happened.
Skipper of the, there's a line drive to right center field, and that's going to get down. Brandon Lau, a double to lead off the 5th.
107 miles an hour off the bat right there from Brandon Lau. Unfortunately, just didn't get underneath it enough to get it out of here. You know, we were showing some footage of Brandon Lau in the pregame show. All the damage he's done leaving the ballpark here as of late have been on a lot of breaking balls and off-speed stuff. That one a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Short, quick swing. Who had 5-3 in the top of the 5th on their scorecard?
And the other way, Reynolds going to get an infield hit. It's 1st and 3rd with no one out.
Yeah, out in front of that one off the end of the bat, but good base running right there from Brandon Lau. Understanding Ellie De La Cruz, the shortstop for the Reds, playing over by second base. Expectation of Brian Reynolds to pull the baseball, but has the ability to get to this. And you'll see right here, see Brandon Lau running to third base and gives a little peek over his right shoulder, and he sees that Ellie De La Cruz can get to it. He shuts it down and stays right on the bat.
And lifted to right. Ketel Marte. Sac fly for Esmeralda Valdez, gets Lau home. 37 ribbies for Valdez.
That'll work right there. I was kind of hoping for a situation like we saw with Sal Stewart in the bottom of the 4th inning there, trying to lift something, elevate something, and get a mistake more in the middle part of the plate. This one just a little bit underneath it, couldn't leave the ballpark, but plenty deep enough to score Lau.
A week and a half ago, Ferguson had a viral moment. There's a line drive, base hit for Nick Gonzalez. Second hit of the game. Singled in a pair of runs in the 1st inning.
And now we'll see if the second base umpire comes into the infield grass with a runner on first base.
Yeah, that's what he was doing, yelling some profanities and calling Bill Miller some choice words. He was the second base umpire. He accidentally obstructed the Red second baseman Edwin Arroyo on a ground ball. And a line drive to left field, and the ball gets down. Nick Gonzalez heads to third. Andy Rodriguez holds at first, a base hit. It's first and third with one out.
Nice base runner right there from Nick Gonzalez to go first to third on a ball hit like that into left field. That's not a guarantee right there, but that's a good read of the baseball off the bat right here with just one out. Anything in the air, you got to worry about the outfielder catching it, but reading the trajectory of this baseball right here, also recognizing before the pitch is made, turning and looking to see where the outfielders are playing, so when the ball is hit, you can get good jumps like that. That's great base running.
Fly ball shallow left field, gonna drop in, and Henry Davis ties the game. A base hit to left, picking up Triolo, scoring Gonzalez. It is 5-5.
Yeah, that's huge right there. Very huge out of Henry Davis. Again, that curveball, Henry Davis does a nice job. You see a little bit of tilt and a bend at the waist right there, going down, trying to keep the barrel of the bat through that zone. Doesn't get a whole lot of it, but gets enough of it to get it over the head of Elly De La Cruz, and that's all that really matters. Getting Nick Gonzalez in from third base and get the breaking balls down.
Bouncing ball left side, and it sneaks through. More Mangum mayhem. Pirates lead it 6-5 in the 8th inning.
Well, there's that spark this Pirates offense needs right here. Jake Mangum bringing it in this ball game today. The home run, he reached with a base on balls in the 7th inning, and this is a great piece of hitting right here. There's that breaking ball down. And see what I mean? He just really stays in his legs, drives forward, but keeps his hands back really well and goes down to get that and has some open real estate on the left side of the field, just out of the reach of a diving Elly De La Cruz, which allows Indy to score pretty easily.
Ground ball right side, and that gets through. Davis scores. 7-5 Bucks. Lau drives in the run.
Very, very nice right here. When you've got a guy on the mound that goes to that breaking ball as much as Johnson does, you want to stay through the middle part of the field. This one elevated. It allowed Brandon Lau to get the barrel to it. And again, staying right through the middle of the baseball field. If he's trying to pull that, that's a ground ball to first or second base. It's an easy play, or it's a swing and miss because he's out in front of it. Thinking big part of the field right there, staying up the middle, finding some space. Great at bat right there from Brandon Lau, following the great at bat from Jake Mangum.
One is the game-winning RBI ground out, and the other way, and the third baseman is there. Nick Gonzalez throws to, oh my goodness! It's dropped, and the Reds lead it! Oh my goodness! What a disaster! What a disaster.
Yeah, that's not good right there. Mason Montgomery did what he needed to do right there. Nick Gonzalez was played in the perfect spot, but he had all day with Lowe running right here. But he didn't want to make the throw across the infield, and he had to wait for Brandon Lau to get over to second base. And I think Lau was kind of surprised that he was going to second base and that Nick Gonzalez was looking there. But
Wow, goes as an error on Brandon Lau for dropping the ball, but I think we've seen Nick Gonzalez do these strange things. We've seen him throw to the plate for a final out.
Well, just look how far Brandon Lau had to come to get to second base. I mean, with Lowe at the plate, the infield is playing a hard pull shift. Lau was playing way over towards first base. I mean, back in the hole at second base. He had to go a long way to get to second base. There's no reason for Nick Gonzalez not to throw the baseball across the infield there.
Bounces this ball to second. Backing up. 2 outs.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And O'Hearn comes up lame. Looks like a groin or a hammy. He's in pain.
Oh, that's not good.
A lot of pain. Boy, so much pain he can't put any weight on it. Tarek Brock holding him. I think it's I thought he said hamstring. I thought he even said heard it pop. I'm not sure.
I read the same thing. Oh, this is awful.
That's really bad. O'Hearn, who spent time on the injured list earlier this year with a quad muscle strain, is severely injured here.
It's a quad. Quad again.
Again. And it was a right quad muscle that had him out for a little over a week. This one will be a longer stint. It's pretty obvious. Got a piece of him. The Pirates have some life here. He's hit by the pitch. Endy Rodriguez will come up.
All right, here. A little bit of an opportunity with 2 outs here. You see the split finger grip, or the split finger spin, excuse me, and just getting the elbow pad there of Nick Gonzalez. And a line or a gap right here. Good chance of Nick scoring to tie this ball game.
Struck him out looking, and a challenge. ABS powered by T-Mobile.
Previous pitch is a strike. The batter has challenged.
And the Reds not heading toward the dugout makes you think they think it's a ball. It's a strike, and the game is over. And the Pirates lose. This is their worst loss of the year. Undoubtedly. They have dropped 4 in a row, 7 of 9. They had come back 3 times in this game. They scored the 3 in the 8th, the bullpen. And they lose Ryan O'Hearn for an extended period of time. This one is tough.